One of the main things I want to focus on when I become the UTLA Secondary Vice President is to ensure that community schools are rolling out in the way that we planned for when we wrote the bargaining language. Community schools are our opportunity to really be on offense in terms of what is going to improve public schools in LAUSD. We need to expand community schools and to support existing schools. How can we do that? We need to publicize data about our community schools, and we need to have trainings at community schools and other schools about local school leadership councils. Speaking of local school leadership councils, we also need to strengthen them at every school. In the short term, that means training, and in the medium term, that means bargaining to expand their purview. We also need to increase membership among new educators. We need to continue recruitment, and we need to do site organizing in order to make that happen. I think the biggest threat to our union is the threat of privatization. That means charterization. That means, selling off public schools to the highest bidder. This privatization causes competition, and competition, even though it might sound good, what it actually means is that we have some schools that are winners and other schools that are losers, and that is not good because that usually falls along socioeconomic lines. So to prepare for this threat and to prevent it, we need to get members more active in politics. I think Union Power has been doing a good job with this, and we certainly saw that happen in the strike. Politics and education are so closely linked. We need to make sure that every member knows about school board issues, all the way from our local elections all the way to presidential elections, because they all have effect on education policy in terms of privatization and making sure our schools stay public. I think that my current position, working as the UTLA liaison on the Local Options Oversight Committee, actually has given me a lot of skills I can use to unite membership. I work with two administrators, and we often don't see eye to eye, so I've had to learn how to hold my ground, but to also be diplomatic. I think it's different, of course, with union elections, because at the end of the day, we're all on the same team, and we're all fighting for the same thing. And we all want our union to be successful. So keeping that in mind, I would make sure that I'm listening and staying engaged with a wide range of members, that I'm available and accessible to members so that they can tell me about issues and how things are going at their schools, and to just be proactive and to reach out to schools in all different areas and network with other people on the board of directors and other leaders within the areas to make sure that I'm serving the union in the best way possible. Because it's not just about one individual, it's not just about me, it's about making sure our union is successful.